the United States, where a huge manhunt is continuing for a gunman who shot dead the chief executive of one of the nation's largest health insurance companies. Brian Thompson was fatally wounded on the streets of New York just before 7 a.m. local time on Wednesday. He was found outside the Hilton hotel in Midtown Manhattan, where he had been scheduled to speak at an investor conference later in the day. The 50-year-old father of two was taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Well, in a statement, his family said, "We are shattered to hear about the senseless killing of our beloved Brian." They added, "Brian was an incredibly loving father to our two sons and will be greatly missed." Well, New York City police officers are using facial recognition technology and a discarded cell phone to try and identify the suspect. Our North America correspondent John Sudworth is in New York with more.
As Brian Thompson arrived early for his meeting, behind him a figure can be seen stepping out of the shadows. The gunman fires at least 3 rounds before running away, all caught on CCTV video. The police have released this image showing the suspect moving further away from the scene by bike, and this one revealing part of his face, taken, officers say, minutes before the shooting. Mr. Thompson was CEO of UnitedHealthcare, this country's biggest health insurer, providing cover for some 30 million Americans. As the investigation began, with numbers marking where the shell casings had been recovered, the police said they had little doubt the killing was premeditated.
In Midtown Manhattan early this morning, 50-year-old Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, was shot and killed in what appears, at this early stage of our investigation, to be a brazen, targeted attack. This does not appear to be a random act of violence.
After the shooting, the street here was quickly closed off, and the police investigation has been continuing all day. And while they say they do not yet have a motive, significantly perhaps, Mr. Thompson's wife has given a phone interview to NBC News in which she said her husband had been receiving threats of some kind. And although she didn't go into any detail, that will clearly feed into the investigation. Gun crime in New York is lower than the national average and extremely rare in central Manhattan. Those close by when it happened spoke of their shock.
I mean, it's New York. It's not normal here at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's pretty scary, huh?
I feel so sorry for his family, and no matter what job he has, no matter where he worked or what he done, nobody deserves to be murdered.
For now, the priority is finding the suspect. Police drones, helicopters and dogs and thousands of CCTV cameras are combing the city street by street. And a reward of $10,000 is being offered for information that helps to track him down.
John Sudworth reporting from New York.